The biggest issue that made Zondo go on the pulpit to say he doesn't know anything about the finances, it's when I questioned the movement of over 50 million from the account.
50.
It's over 50 million rands that has moved from the building fund to another account, and he told me that he had reinvested. I said, no, you cannot. And he said, no. Remember, the money was already there, so it's not part of the fundraising. And I said, but those are offerings given by the people in the pretense that it's supposed to be money for a building. And he says, no, that is not money for building. He's decided to reinvest it. And I said, no, but the church reinvest, he moved it from Standard Bank to a net bank account that no one, into a trust account. No one has access of knowing who the trustees of the trust are.
And this is supposed to be a non-profit.
Yes, and I said that, and I said, okay, fine. The church cannot have 50 something odd million rands sitting in the bank account without a project attached to it. By law, you need to say this money that we are collecting goes to these other projects and the other use that would benefit the community, because the church is there to serve the people, and the people, the widows, the orphans, and whoever else is needing, the destitute and all that, needing of help and aid, should go to the church. But no, that was not happening. He said the money. And then the very same day when we had the argument, I was driving to church, he stood on the pulpit and said he does not touch finances in the church. And I was like, okay, so where are you going? Where are you going with this? He says, if you want to know how the finances are run in the church, ask Sis again. She's the one who's always talking about money. And people did not understand. It's only when I had left and I started explaining the money, how the money is kept and moved around the church. It got nothing to do with the church and the congregation. It's only for him and him alone. And I remember in Pretoria, people would know in Pretoria again, where he was boasting about his house being a 10 million rand house, the steps and whatever things and all that. But the question is, in a normal church, you would have a building committee that would decide if the pastor has to get a house, and then if the finance committee will decide if the pastor has to get a car. Not in Rivers. The money is his and his alone.
The committee can then confirm.
Yeah, the comment
section if they have ever made any such decision.
In Rivers of Living Waters cult, the committee is there to count the money and hand it over, and that's it. So, and we've got there were different types of conferences. In every conference, the branch would have to contribute 25,000 going to the
Before
conference.
Before you go to that, I want to just go back to that point that we were just making now. When we say the committee should have a say on that, that's how it is in every single other church. Even if you go to America or what, they all have to give right to the pastor to say he gets this.
That is in a normal functioning church. Yes.